Hello everyone and welcome to my Bold and the Beautiful. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Luna's pregnancy secret. Hollis is the father. The Bold and the Beautiful B&B. Spoilers tease that justice will finally be served as Luna Nozowa, Lisa Yamada, has been arrested for a double murder. But soaps like to take the long road around, and we foresee twists and turns on the horizon. Could Luna be pregnant? Definitely maybe. Luna told Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline McKinswood, that sex with Zend Forrester Dominguez de London Metz was the best she ever had. Poor R.G. Forrester, Joshua Hoffman, was fooled by Luna in more ways than one. She told him that she was a virgin, but that seems unlikely in light of her recent confessions. Luna is nothing like the sweet, innocent girl she proclaimed herself to be, and now it seems like she's capable of anything. If Luna is pregnant, who is the baby daddy? RG is an obvious choice. As Luna's significant other, he would be the first suspect. If Luna is pregnant with RG's baby, she would guilt-trip him into helping her for the sake of their baby. RG would do anything to protect his child. Surely he wouldn't want his Forrester child born in county jail. The Forrester family can buy the best lawyers in the world, and Bridge would do anything to prevent their grandbaby from the stigma of being born behind bars. Maybe an insanity defense would place Luna in psychiatric facility. Then again, Paul Hollister, Hollis W. Chambers, could be daddy material. He knew Luna through her many trips to Il Giardino, and she appeared sad at having killed him. A lot takes place off-screen, and it's possible the writers could show flashbacks of these two being intimate. If the baby is Hollis, Luna would no doubt say it is RG's. Everyone would believe her unless a shocking paternity test down the road shows that RG is not the baby daddy. Then again, Luna could have been hooking up with one or more men in action that took place off the canvas. Clearly, she is a master of deception, and at this point, nothing can be assumed as to her morality or conscience. If Luna turns up pregnant, would Ly Finnegan insist on doing the paternity test? Or maybe Bill would come to jail with 2 OTC tests? Just kidding. But in all seriousness, don't be surprised if Luna has a baby card to play in her bid for freedom. In the glamorous and drama-filled world of Los Angeles, where family loyalties are tested and love is often a game of power, secrets are currency. Luna Madison, the enigmatic beauty with ties to several of the Forrester family's greatest scandals, had always known that she was playing with fire. But even she couldn't have predicted the twist that would turn her life upside down, her pregnancy. And to make matters even more complicated, the father might be none other than the unsuspecting Hollis Weller. Luna had returned to Los Angeles under mysterious circumstances, and while she had been involved with several key players, she'd managed to keep her personal life tightly under wraps. The world knew her as a fierce, ambitious fashionista who had clawed her way to the top, using her connections to the Forrester family to advance her career. But behind the poised facade lay a secret she couldn't afford to let anyone discover: her brief and passionate affair with Hollis Weller, the charming and down-to-earth bartender who had captured her heart during her lowest moment. It was an affair that had come out of nowhere. Hollis, with his genuine smile and easygoing demeanor, was unlike anyone Luna had ever been drawn to. He wasn't rich, powerful, or part of the fashion world's elite, but he was real. He saw through the walls she built around herself, offering comfort without judgment. Their nights together were stolen moments of normalcy, where Luna could breathe, laugh, and be herself without the weight of her family's expectations. And now, as she stared at the positive pregnancy test in her hand, Luna couldn't stop thinking about those moments, about how everything had changed. Hollis wasn't the only man in Luna's orbit. Her relationship with Thomas Forrester, the talented but troubled designer, had always been intense. The two had been involved in a volatile on-again, off-again relationship for months, filled with passion, jealousy, and heartbreak. Many people assumed that if Luna were pregnant, Thomas was the obvious choice for the father. But Luna knew the truth. It wasn't that simple. Though her connection to Thomas had been fiery, her relationship with Hollis had been one of genuine affection and warmth. While Thomas was embroiled in the ever-complicated Forrester drama, Hollis had been a breath of fresh air. He didn't care about the cutthroat world of fashion or the power struggles between the Forrester and Spencer families. He cared about Luna, not the version of her that was calculated and always in control, but the real Luna. The memory of their last night together played in her mind like a bittersweet movie. Hollis had told her she deserved more than the chaos of the Forrester world, that she deserved happiness. She had laughed it off at the time, brushing aside his concerns. But now, as she faced the reality of her pregnancy, Luna couldn't help but wonder if Hollis had been right all along. Luna's heart pounded as she tried to process the whirlwind of emotions. How could she tell Hollis? Did he even want children? And what about Thomas? If the news of her pregnancy got out, the Forrester family would undoubtedly assume Thomas was the father. After all, it was no secret that Thomas had harbored deep feelings for Luna, despite their tumultuous relationship. And yet, Luna wasn't ready to face that storm. Thomas was dangerous in his obsession, capable of doing anything to keep her by his side. If he found out she was pregnant, and especially if he thought he was the father, he would never let her go. The idea sent a chill down her spine. But hiding the truth from Hollis didn't feel right either. He deserved to know, even if it complicated everything. Hollis had been nothing but kind to her, offering her a glimpse of a simpler, happier life outside of the glamorous world she'd known all her life. If he found out about the pregnancy through rumors or, worse, from someone else, it could destroy any chance of them having an honest relationship. With the weight of her secret growing heavier by the minute, Luna sought advice from the one person who had been through more than her share of scandalous pregnancies and paternity secrets, Brooke Logan. Brooke, the iconic matriarch of the Logan family, was no stranger to complicated love triangles and family drama. If anyone could help Luna navigate this, it was Brooke. Meeting at a discreet cafe away from prying eyes, Luna poured her heart out to Brooke, revealing the affair with Hollis and her uncertainty about the future. Brooke listened intently, her eyes filled with understanding. She had been in Luna's shoes more times than she cared to admit. "Luna, you have to be honest with yourself," Brooke advised, her voice calm but firm. "Secrets have a way of coming out, especially in this town. If you care about Hollis, you need to tell him the truth before someone else does. And as for Thomas, you need to make it clear where you stand." Luna bit her lip, knowing Brooke was right. It wasn't just about her anymore. She had a child to think about. But the thought of facing Thomas, of telling him the truth and risking his reaction, was terrifying. The next few days passed in a blur as Luna wrestled with her decision. But ultimately, she knew what she had to do. She arranged to meet Hollis at the bar where they had first met, her heart pounding as she rehearsed what she would say. When he arrived, smiling warmly at her, she felt a pang of guilt. How would he react? "Hollis, there's something I need to tell you," she began, her voice trembling slightly. He raised an eyebrow, concern flickering in his eyes. "I'm pregnant," she blurted out, watching his face for any sign of shock or anger. To her surprise, Hollis didn't look horrified. Instead, he looked at her with the same kindness that had drawn her to him in the first place. "And is it mine?" he asked gently, his voice steady. Luna hesitated. This was it, the moment that would change everything. She nodded slowly, unsure of what to expect. Hollis took a deep breath, his expression thoughtful. "Luna, I know this wasn't part of the plan, but we'll figure it out. I'm not going anywhere." His words washed over her like a wave of relief. For the first time in weeks, Luna felt like she could breathe again. But as she leaned into Hollis's embrace, one question still lingered in the back of her mind. How long could they keep this secret from Thomas? And when he inevitably found out, what would he do? Asterisk, in the world of the bold and the beautiful, nothing stays hidden for long, and Luna's pregnancy secret may just be the catalyst for an explosive revelation that could change everything for the Forrester family.